Welcome back to Clam Man. We got some real characters in the office. Let's check out the wet floor sign. Heh. Why is that heh? I don't know. Anyway, go to secretary, I guess. Oh, it's funny if you think about it. Oh boy. Look, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's a plant. There's only so many things you can say about plants. That's a vesiculosis, or a so-called bladder rack. Generally a bit darker than this one, they're found on the coasts of the North Sea and the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. It can grow up to about 90 centimeters long, and they have prominent midrib throughout. They're also dioecious. I didn't realize you were so into plants, Cheryl. It's a seaweed. Well, okay then. I don't think one stool constitutes a waiting room. Don't knock it until you've tried it, honey. It may be only one stool, but it's one heck of a stool. I don't see how a stool can be so good it replaces an actual waiting room. Not until you've tried it. Alright, well... what have you got for me, Cheryl? Hey, Cheryl. Oh, hey, did Pete call you to come? Did Pete tell you to come? Yep, here to see the big man. Oh, well, he's in a meeting right now, so if you'll just have a seat in the meantime. What's new in the life of the secretary? Ha, good one. I am so bored. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, thanks. Did you hear about Lindsay? Hear about it? Who do you think broke the news to her? Oh, I'm sorry. That must have been so difficult for you. Oh yeah, it was super disheartening. I'm sure. Wow, I can't believe Bossman didn't do it himself. Right? I mean, yeah, sure, he did, sure. He did tell her himself. But I was in the room too, so it was pretty much on me as well. Well, I say room, but I was here at my desk. Still, though, so difficult. Have you noticed how every single person in this office is kind of insane? Totally. Who's the boss seeing? Oh my god, I don't know. Isn't that funny? Well, yeah, I just figured you might have an idea, being his secretary and all, you know. Yeah, for sure. That's so funny. I guess we'll see who it is on his or her way out. Oh no, see, they usually take Mr. Bossman's private elevator when they leave. It'll be one of life's great mysteries then. Totally. Oh, alright. Guess I'll just have a seat. This is a hell of a picture. As the Clam Man sat down on the seemingly unassuming stool, he felt a sudden release in tension. It was as if all the problems of this world, all the issues and annoyances of everyday life, became nothing but grains of sand at the bottom of a vast ocean. An ocean of great serenity and peace of mind. A body of water so calming and so assuring, he almost shed a tear in complete and utter bliss. It was as if a voice spoke to him. No fear, friend, it seemed to say. This peace of mind is now yours to share. Peace of mind? I think. Should be. I am thou, and thou art I. That, I'm not ready for this. Jack Frost, is that you? It was the single most comfortable stool he had ever sat on, and life would never become the same again. This stool is really comfortable. I know. This is like a spiritual experience. It's an amazing stool. It is. Anyway, get on with it. Oh, don't worry. It'll sort itself out. I trust you to make sure of that, but it's not a question of if, it's a question of when. There is some slight dialogue weirdness here because certain things pop up and move on their own. And so when it pops up on its own, I'm sort of expecting it to keep moving on its own, but the first pop-up there was like supposed to be the indicator that I need to press the mouse button to proceed. It's just a little odd. I understand that. I just need you not to worry. It's coming. It better be, for your sake. I promise. Will you make it to dinner later? Wouldn't miss it for the world, babe. Smoochy smooch. Cheryl, was that all for today? No, Mr. Boss Man, I have Mr. Man. Mr. Man. I have Mr. Man here to see you, like you asked. Oh, that's right. Send that whippersnapper right on in. I don't like it's called the Boss Store. You heard the boss. Through the Boss Door. Steve? Is Steve gonna be alright? No, don't end up like Steve. Oh, wow. Okay. Ah, there you are. Come in, come in. Don't let my little knickknacks distract you. Oh. The clan of Bossmen goes back a long way, you see. Generation after generation of Bossmen have proudly displayed our coat of arms and adage. What is the Bossman family adage? We are the Bossmen. Now that is the very dagger of Istridia II, the legendary king of Atlantis. Legend is that he defeated the evil Lord Mitorofu with only his wits and this graceful weapon. After banishing his enemy to the depths, he sealed the, seal with the very blade you're looking at. That's unbelievable. I couldn't believe it at first either, but the lady in the gift shop was very convincing. Amazing slice of history, isn't it? There's so many things. My crowning achievement from back when I did motorsports. That's from the Snacky Bay Jet Ski GP back in '64. I'll never forget racing on those waves. What's this for? Oh, that old thing. I honestly cannot remember. It's been sitting there for a while. I'm not using it, so it's kind of deteriorating. You're not using it? The definition of atrophy added to inventory. What? Okay. Sure. Oh, never mind those silly old trophies. Just little memories from my younger days. You have quite the collection, Mr. Bossman. Did you do a lot of sports back in the day? Well, some, but a lot of them are from my hobbies. Trophy sculpture and design and such. Oh, I thought they were all achievements. Oh, they are. Have a closer look. Best trophy of show, the award awards, 78. Is this a picture of a hammock? Sharply observed, it is indeed a picture of a hammock. Is there a story behind this picture of a hammock? No, it's just a picture of a hammock. I guess that proves to show that sometimes a picture of a hammock is just a picture of a hammock. Thanks, Freud. Now that's the kind of insightful thinking that this company is built on. An illustrated history of mayonnaise. And ever since the pages yellowed, the pictures are all in color. Fuck. Oh. Wow. And, now that's, it's Mass Cheryl on the way out. Don't end up like Steve? Yes. Tragic thing, that. You see, Steve Mollusk used to work for us here. Did a heck of a good job, too, I'll admit. But with success comes pride, I'm afraid, and Steve started taking some unfortunate liberties. He attempted to steal company property. That very stapler you see in his hands. I'm sorry, am I right to believe this is the actual body of a former employee frozen in mayonnaise? Oh, Mayonite. Oh, not at all. I did have him frozen at first as a disciplinary measure, but HR didn't like that one bit. So I had to let him out. Decided to make a cast of it, though, as a reminder to everyone. It's really grown on me, too. Possibly my favorite decoration. Bachelor of God damn it. I just caught this out of the corner and that's... Oh, man. Bachelor of Mayonnaise. Master of Mayonnaise. Doctor of Mayonnaise? Yeah. Doctorate of Mayonnaise. Okay. I guess I didn't realize there's so many levels of understanding mayonnaise. That is why you fail. All you'd need for mixing drinks. Are you a fan of making cocktails, Mr. Bossman? No, I always get the proportions mixed up. Nothing to drink in there. It's full of ideas for businesses. Clever. Ah, that painting, the technique, the style. And it's so interesting, don't you think? So mysterious. It poses so many questions. Like, why is she looking over to her left? Why is she wearing an earring? Why is she wearing those silly clothes? Why is she wearing that silly hat? Is there someone else in the room that she's looking at? Do they look as silly as her? Ah, art. Such a wondrous place of imagination and beauty. How much more of this is... Okay, there's a lot more. We're gonna break episodes and we'll come back to the rest of this insane room. I'll see you guys then.